And welcome back, friends. It's time for another video from my series Eaglemoss Star Trek, the official Starships collection. This video will be about issue 89, which was released as the first release in the year 2017, back in January. And it's the USS Enterprise NCC 1701J. This is the original packaging in which it arrived. So as you can see, it has the standard box and the standard magazine. This is a very typical release, nothing really special or exclusive. So let's open it. Okay, this is the box. As you can see here on this side, you can find the information that this is a collector's model. It's not designed or intended for play by children under 14 years of age. It was released by Eaglemoss, made in China. The same message is repeated in several different languages. Here you can see the Star Trek logo. Here you can see its trademark and copyright 2016, CBS Studio Incorporated. And on this side you can see logos of all the other TV shows: Star Trek Next Generation, Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Voyager, and Star Trek Enterprise, which is the most important for this particular model. Now here you can see how very fragile this model is, and I am always very afraid to take it out of the box, because it really looks like if I push too hard it will break apart. It's extremely thin. Here on the top of the saucer section you can see painted windows. For some reason some of them look like they are misaligned. I'm not sure if that's intentional or if it's an error. Here on the front you can see NCC 1701, the standard Enterprise designation. Look at these extremely small warp nacelles. That's one of the strangest design choices I have ever seen on a Starfleet ship. Here you can see painted windows also on the bottom of the saucer section, and again I'm not really sure if they are misaligned or if it's intentionally painted this way. Now usually if you look my videos regularly, in this part of the video I would show still images with some details about the ship itself from different angles. I'm not going to do it in this video. You will see why in a few moments when I start to talk about the magazine. Meanwhile, you can have a closer look at the ship from different sides. It's really extremely thin. And it really feels very fragile. So I personally can't say that I'm a fan of this one. But I also don't really like the design which was used in the episode, so I can freely say that the model is a good representation of the ship itself, as it appears in the episode. Here on the bottom of the stand you can see again USS Enterprise NCC 1701J, trademark and copyright 2016, CBS Studios Incorporated. And as you can see, it arrived dirty. And let's put all the parts together. Okay, this is the model on the stand. So, I don't really know what to think about this one. As I said, I'm not really a fan of the design. To me, it looks like some squash the bug and not like a Starfleet vessel. But as I said, the model itself is a good representation of the ship. Okay, that was everything about the ship, so now it's time to talk a bit about the magazine. You can see it's the Universe class from the 26th century. USS Enterprise and CC-1701J. The magazine, as always, begins with the table of content and the specification of the ship. It's a Federation starship, multi-mission explorer. And here is a new CGI picture of the ship with an in-universe point of view article about the ship. Now this one is a very special ship and special magazine, because here on these two pages you would normally see all the details, but they are not included here, so that's the reason why I didn't use my typical editing with the information. Now, the ship on the pictures appears to be slightly more blue and darker if you compare it to the model itself. Designing the Enterprise J. So, designed by Drexler. Shame on you, Doc. Okay, the first sketches look much more like a Starfleet vessel. Okay, I must admit that I like this triangle-shaped ship. So I would personally prefer if this was the new future Enterprise. More pictures of the Enterprise J. And an article about the man himself, the one and only Doug Drexler. I was a huge fan of the Drex files. I still hope that Doug will bring it back online. The on-screen appearance was only in one episode for a few seconds. The episode was from Star Trek Enterprise and it was called Azati Prime. Also, I like this one design better. Now, the next issue, which I will talk about next week, was issue number 90. And that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching, for those of you who made it until this point. I do these videos now 2 times each week, because I try to get to the current models as quickly as possible. So feel free to watch any of the previous videos or any other videos you can find on my channel, and thanks a lot for watching and see you next time. Bye!